cash.
Finding a place and locking them in. WNBA is about to begin. Gotta trust the process if you wanna win, cause Just Cash is back. You better tell your friends when Angel Reese walks in a bar with Asia Wilson and Caitlin Clark. These bookies don't know where to start. We be killing them all, tearing them apart. They can't mess with us, they can't mess with you. And I'm never gonna cuss cause I love you too. Hit thumbs up if you want good luck. Girls thinking that we fresh and they wanna We be winning the bets and they be rolling up. By far we the best, you ain't good enough. Ain't a damn thing funny, man, you know what's up. You wanna win some money, it's time to lock in, bruh.
Lock in, lock in, lock in.
Lock in, bruh.
Lock in, lock in.
It's a flagrant foul. It's a hard
Lock in, bruh.
Here we got another.
Oh, there we are. What's good, fam? Welcome back. Welcome, one and all. It is Monday. We're here, brand new month. Can't believe it's August already. But what's up, everybody? It's Just Cash. Joined with Underrated. How are you, man? How was the weekend?
Really good, really good. Thanks for asking. And for some reason, I can't stop thinking about how you say, everybody, clap your hands at the beginning. I don't know why. I love it, though. It puts me in the best mood ever. So I'm here in the best mood ever. Yay! I see Kev Thomas coming in to cause trouble already. What's up, Big Kev?
Ooh.
I know. He's on the Olivia train today. It's okay. Go ahead, buddy. That must feel disgusting, but hey, have fun with that. We got the Gale in chat. What's up, bro? We got Big Too Legit to Quit. We got Ayo saying, oh, I like this one. He said, wait, where was it? He said, homies over hoes or something? What was it? Ah, bros before hoes. What's up, bro? I like that
That's good,
one.
man.
Lamont's here. It's Eli's here. We're ready, E. We're ready, bro. How are you doing?
Doing pretty well. You know, if you guys were with us on Friday, we had a pretty solid day. Asia did give us the business, and unfortunately, Paige did get that last rebound, which, talking about that, man, I still can't believe StatKeepers credited her with those 2 rebounds. Shouldn't have happened, but, you know, is what it is. That's the only time it's happened this season where we got screwed with the StatKeeper.
Dude, I personally did yesterday, and I've been on Couchy doing some unders. They have some all unders that are live. It's kind of fun. But I did one yesterday, was Julie Aleman under 5.5 assists. She's out there with 5 assists at like 2 minutes in the game. She threw the ball to, what's her name, Laura. She had the ball all the way at the bottom of the, all the way on the side, behind the 3-point line. She ran, and I counted, and I rewound it, because we used to do assists, right? We used to figure out like how many potentials assists. We used to do it by hand. She got the ball, ran to the middle of the paint, took 3 steps and 3 dribbles, turned, shot, and they gave her that assist. It was the craziest. But then I was like, you know what? I'm not even mad because we're used to this BS. Just like Paige's thing, bro. It's just part of the game.
Yep. So it does happen from time to time, but still nonetheless ended up with a really solid night overall. I believe we went 4-2 for that. And if y'all had the Breonna Stewart play as well, oh my goodness, so free the next day on Saturday. And Saturday we went, 5-1? Had a really great day.
Yeah, man. It's been really good. We've had a few things that are bad luck, but when those things happen, I know that sweeps are right around the corner, bro. It's how it works every time. So I'm feeling good about this week.
Yeah, exactly. Plenty of basketball left, and, you know, we knew that coming back from the break, there could be some weird stuff happening, and that was actually our most hooks we've ever had in 1 week for this season. So, hey, worked our way back to even, and, you know, considering how bad Monday and Tuesday ended up for us, I'm not mad at it. We still righted the wrongs and ended out in the at least in the, you know, the even category. So we'll take that as a win. But new day, new games. We got 3 today, 1 tomorrow, and then a fairly busy rest of the week. So without further ado, if you guys, I'm talking to you out there, haven't hit that like button already, make sure and slap that down there. If you're new, hit that subscribe, turn the notifications on, and be a part of the action behind the scenes, because today you especially want to be in there. We're giving out some free cash in our Discord, so check it out. Anybody new, we got 7-day free trials, and then week-long, month-long, and season-long passes, so come check it out. Bet up with the live stuff, win some cash, and just come say hey. All right, let's get into it. As always, if y'all have any comments, questions, or thoughts about some players, throw them down there. We'll get to them as quick as we can. We're going to try and stick to our schedule. I had some unfortunate events with my computer this weekend. I actually almost lost my entire rig, so I was having quite a terrible day yesterday, but we got most of it fixed. So let's do it. Let's talk about Miss Cardoso here. We got under 14.5 points. Now, this one pretty well dried up. I don't think we can find her at 14.5 anywhere. If you want to, unless you've seen it somewhere else.
That was the one I was trying to think today. I was like, what was I supposed to do today and look for? And it was that. I'm so glad you said that, because Couchy does these things. You know me, California, I got to find what I can find. So I'm trying to master this site. They only have points at 9.5, 14.5, 19.5, etc. So when you get plays like this, especially when it's 14.5 and then it dips to 13.5, we can go right over here and look. I don't think there'll be a better alt at 14.5 anywhere, unless there's some prediction market I'm unaware of. No vig maybe, or though I don't know how they work. But I know this one. Let's take a peek. I bet you it's not bad. If we really want to keep that point, that's how we're going to think about it, I guess. How much do you think it's worth if you were going to take the 13.5? Would you take it? Or would you pass because now we missed that point? If we look at Couchy here, it is actually, there we go. Just like I was saying, it's minus 143 for the 14.5 now. That's not bad.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that one, not too surprising to see that it did bump. That was the same reason why we took our Breanna Stewart under, AT just shutting it down inside the paint. But, man, do we even have like a PA option? Maybe we can kind of sidestep to.
You like this?
I want to mess with the PA, but these assists kind of scare me. Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Couchy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I believe they're in almost every state. Even if you're in a state like California, where I am, if there's other states that don't have much. Washington State doesn't have good books. I know Texas doesn't have good books. So if you're in one of those kind of states, you guys should check this one out. It's pretty cool, I must admit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, at least if you are missing bumps, that could give you some exposure to it. This one, not too surprising, though, seeing it bump down to 13.5. I mean, until we hear anything otherwise as far as her being off this minutes limit, this kind of continues to be a thing, sporting that injury. Not an easy matchup. I mean, AT gave her the business earlier this season already. She only had 7 and 9 points in those 2 games. No surprise. And that was still playing a few more possible minutes than what she is right now. There's just way too many things that are going in the negative for her. Really, it's got to get done in the first half. Otherwise, for her, it's been a bit of a struggle. I know she snapped off in the second half against that Connecticut matchup. Still, not easy. Metrics-wise, the post-up's really going to be her best thing here. AT's been pretty solid with the pick and roll. And then free throw attempts, bare minimum against the Phoenix squad. We know that. So everything here, honestly, just lining up looking great. And we're still waiting around on news about Kelsey Plum. Now, personally, I don't think she's going to play today. But we did have Dejanay Carrington back into the mix and Chloe Bibby. Oh, no, Bibby's off the team now. But Dejanay still ramping her minutes up, so, she's going to do her thing. Vandersloot still kind of playing a hard cap on her minutes. So, I mean, this team, honestly, is just a mess, My faith really just being in Sydney Taylor, a little bit of cloud, and then everything beyond that is kind of a question mark. So, with that being said, we took the under 14.5 points, and if you're in the Discord with us, you were able to lock that in for the last 2 days.
Yes, sir. And, Supreme Juice says Whitcomb is available. I don't know how that's your chip, but there you go.
Yeah, it helped AT's assist out a little bit, but really bad matchup for Whitcomb today.
Okay.
But since we're talking about this game, anywho, let's flip over to big Dawana Bana and we had her 5.5 assists. Now, I don't mind the 6.5 assists either. We already know Chicago, they're just giving up rebounds galore. AT and her both basically in the same situation. AT, I'm a little bit more hesitant on because that last one, oh man, that really hurt. She missed her rebounds for us, unfortunately. But nonetheless, great scoring spot for her today. And then Bonner, I mean, what can I say? She's been the rebounder. I mean, I know the scoring really went up the last couple games here, but rebounding, tried and true. Natasha Mack still playing off the bench, and we expected her to play more minutes, and that has not been the case. Her minutes have actually gone down in the last couple games too. So got to trust her. AT going to be out there for the majority of it with Copper, and then beyond that, we'll see what happens. Now, personally today, scoring over stuff on Phoenix, I'm going to hold off on until we get confirmation about Kelsey Plum. If she plays, at least the lines will move down or adjust a little bit. But if she's going to be out, I imagine they'll probably bump a few things, mostly looking at Bonner, AT. Copper's already high as can be. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. Maybe it goes to 22.5, but we'll see what happens with that. Plum isn't going to affect these rebounds, though. So
do you know that? Did you see that?
No. Was that? Oh,
Plum
she is?
available.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Big John, let us know in the chat so you can add that into your thought process here.
Yeah, well, just going to make the scoring metrics a little bit weirder for the team. Copper extremely high at 21.5 now, and then her off the bench. I mean,
can we go under Copper now? Or is she too Copperish?
Against her former team, man, that's tough.
Yeah, but her former team actually holds it down around the 3-point line. They're probably going to let her drive in and score, but man, Plum, they might try to get Plum involved.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope that they are at least. Coming back from her injury in time away from the team, I would assume is going to be on some kind of minutes limit, but we have no idea what that's going to look like. I mean, honestly, I would say that's probably the worst case news for that game because it's such a great spot for everybody, non-3-point shooting wise, which is what Copper does, which is what AT does, a little bit of Bonner. Bonner probably takes an offensive rating hit, but again, you don't know what point Plum's coming in off the bench. I would imagine Brochant, Mack, and let me back that up. Mack probably in a much, much better spot because Kelsey can easily run that pick and roll game with her. But I think Brochant and then whatever other bench player is probably going to see minimal amount of usage here.
I just looked at it. Do you think Copper will go down now because Plum's in? And also, her threes are at 2.5. That's pretty high with this. Maybe she'll have a little less chance with the ball. Just because Plum's there, that might take just a little bit of volume away from her chucking threes and hitting 3 threes against this team. That's not really a 3-point spot either, obviously. What do you think about her under threes?
No, I mean, she went off that second game that they played. It's a great spot. I mean,
you think Plum will drive in and kick it out to her for a 3 maybe once or twice?
I mean, it's possible, but bro, I don't even know. I'm not even gonna sit here and BS y'all to think I know how Plum is gonna affect this team because she's a playmaker, so that's obviously gonna be a massive hit for AT and her assist rating. I mean,
well, I look at it. I look at this one. I kind of like the under threes because I know the odds kind of suck. Minus 190. It's not the worst. We've done worse, but we know Chicago doesn't give up threes. And she's only hit this 6 times out of 29 games this season already. Add Plum, add a tough matchup. Man, maybe.
No, I mean, I kind of like it. She's been terrible on the road with her 3-point shooting.
She's not really a 3-point shooter. She's shot more threes this season, and I think probably because they just needed her to, because this team just really hasn't had offense. But now that they have Plum, I feel like she might go back to old Copper of last year, just driving to the hoop more than shooting threes.
Yeah, well, I mean, not only even Plum, but I mean, adding Wickham also into the mix, that's only going to take away another 3-point shooter.
I like it, E. Don't make me write it down and add it to the mini-me.
No, I'm totally good with it because Chicago and Dallas. I mean, they've been one of our spots to pick on, and even though yes, I know she had 4 threes that first time, but she also had 19 field goal attempts. So don't really expect that same kind of volume for her necessarily. Free throw attempts though galore, absolutely great matchup for that. Would not expect anything less from her. So this could be more of what we saw from Copper last season, where she's able to, get inside the paint and kind of scrap around like that and leave the 3-point shooting to what was Satu Sabali, but now that can be Kelsey Plum.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like this is a perfect spot to take advantage of that 2.5 line.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. There's an under to be had on this team for sure.
Okay. We'll call it 0.55x. It's definitely not the best payout, but I think the chance of it hitting is better than the payout we're getting back. So that's how we always try to play the alts the right way. Feels like an alt, but I think it's a really good one.
Yeah, I'm with it, man. I mean, Sydney Taylor's been playing some really solid defense too, so I would like to think that Chicago can at least hold it down. And I mean, hey, in best case scenario, this game just is an absolute bloodbath, and Phoenix, blows them out, and we get the starters to sit early.
Dope. All right, cool. Yeah. Didn't mean to interrupt you, but saw John said the Plum thing there, and then you were already talking about Phoenix, and came to mind. So cool.
That's crazy. Plum's playing though, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I did not expect that. I did not see her at practice earlier today either.
Yeah, that's cool. It'll be interesting. This WNBA never fails to have very interesting things happening. Let's say that.
Yeah, to say the least. Now, I know John was asking something about her assist too. Honestly, bro, I do like it. I know the 2.5 has always been our sweet spot to take the under. She's been playmaking a little bit more recently, and my only concern would be, how much is that going to AT or going to Mac, because Mac's been really the pain in the ass part of it. She's catching all hers with that second unit. Now, with that being said, Plum playing is obviously going to shake that up a little bit, but they have more offensive threats now, so we just kind of have to be aware of that.
Yeah. So I was going to say, you put Plum out there, man, that might give Copper a few more potentials. And Plum can actually shoot, so it's not like she's throwing to AT and AT's giving that ugly shot. You throw it to Plum, you're getting an assist. So
yeah, I agree. All right, well, hey, I mean, good. I'm glad we got that news nice and early. Then that way we don't have to sit around and wait on it.
Yeah, man. I want to get that in sooner than later too. Okay,
so let's flip on over and talk about these other 2 games real fast. All right, so we got Aces traveling out to Atlanta. Las Vegas pretty close to locking up that number 1 spot in the league right now. Atlanta still playing a really solid season, but these 2 teams like to battle, and a couple positives, a couple negatives. Mostly biggest negative is the Atlanta defense in the paint over the last course of the month now have been really, really bad. Quite surprising because they were really solid, for about the last month or so before that, but now not the same situation. They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. Also a little bit this is something they were elite at, was the points off of turnovers, and that is really, really shot up from where it was. They were like bottom 3, bottom 4 for a long time. So plenty of transition scoring and stuff like that for her to be had. I will say I do think free throws may be slightly tougher to come by. Atlanta, not exactly the team to pick on for that specifically. But it's Asia. I mean, dude, she's getting an unreal amount of foul calls every game right now. And until we see anything different, we also have Miss Parker is going to be out for the backup. And I mean, they're gonna need some size out there today. Atlanta's not a team you can get away with going small, especially with Bree Jones back into the mix now. They're going to need, 2 bigs basically as much as possible. So Big Asia, I'm looking at you playing massive minutes tonight. And for her, they kind of gave us overnight a little bit of a discount on her in this 25 plus line. Oh my goodness, she's 27.5 now. Woo.
Hey, again,
pays to be in the Discord.
Yeah, and again, it pays to have Couchy because they have it 24.5 still. It's not the payout that you're going to get before. What do we have? What do we get it at?
She was what one? She was 160.
Oh,
I think 160, and then she bumped back down to 155 earlier today.
okay. So this is what I'm saying. This is where you get the best lines. Crazy to say. Maybe because they have, I don't know why. Maybe they're just trying to get people over here doing it, but she was minus 160 right now at 24.5, and they're at 27.5. That's craziness.
Yeah, no, that's pretty wild. I mean, honestly, the 25.5, I was firmly with that one as a normal line, and then seeing her go all the way up to 27.5 on a lot of sites, that's actually wild. But it makes sense. I mean, she's been on one hell of a tear lately, and then just assuming that the game actually stays close, you can see this little sandwich right here. We had a blowout by 26, by 34, by 48, and then competitive games looking a lot better. So, for one, keep it close, both sides. Atlanta, looking at you mostly because that second half nonsense we've been having for the rest of the season has been terrible. They are choking games. I mean, doesn't matter how much they're ahead, they're just choking. But for her, keep it close. I like this. I like it.
Yeah, it is Asia. It is Asia. I mean, every single time, I personally like betting her unders when the lines are way too high, and I don't do it often. Only when Big Two says that I'm allowed to. Then when I do, I'm still scared. A lot of times it still works out. When I bet her over, she really hasn't come through for me in my life necessarily, but we have a 24.5 line, bro. We have to do it. It's Asia Wilson.
Yeah, man. And I'm sure a couple of people are going to look back at that, that first game earlier this season to try and figure out what exactly happened. Asia did come up a little bit shy, but that was not her fault. I mean, I don't even know how this game was competitive to begin with. Well, Ryan Howard was out for one thing, but I mean, you look, Jackie Young literally had 0 points that game. Kennedy Carter pulled a lot of weight off the bench, and then Asia still did her thing, but this was during that little weird time period at the very beginning of the season where Vegas was just not playing well. So, I get it. This was a little bit of that nonsense, and then boom, right here, Jackie Young was back to her normal self, and you can see, obviously, those metrics following along with that a little bit better. So, I love her. I mean, it's been Las Vegas, Asia's for a minute now. Jackie's probably, I would say, in an equally decent spot, but I can't bring myself to play her when she had a goose egg that first game. Plus, her history, quite terrible. Not a big fan of that. And then our second, kind of a sidestep play, baby Asia, if you will. We had Melissa Smith. Her PRA was at 16.5, where the books had her PR, or some sites also had the PR at 16.5 too. Prizepicks specifically, they had her PR at 16.5, right? Same line?
Yes, 16.5, yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so the PR being bumped up, it should be 15.5 on the books and or most sites, but getting the free assist basically in there made the most sense. This matchup, all the same reasons we like Asia being the same thing, but with Parker being out, that changes things up a little bit. Now, look at these two matchups here that she missed. These were one of the worst possible, New York and Golden State especially worst matchup possible, but got in a massive foul trouble in the New York matchup, so didn't really get her minutes like she should have, but in these other games and even in the other game against Golden State played really well. So I would like to think a player, playing at least about 25 to 30 plus minutes a night would be able to fork up a little bit here for us. She did come up shy in that first game. Oh no, she didn't. Sorry, I take that back. She gave him the business that first game. So things look pretty promising, and that was in 20 minutes too, for that matter. And things have been better for us lately. A few blemishes in here along the way. The Indiana one was a stinker, but that was the blowout. They won by 34 or lost by 34. And then Washington, worst matchup, and New York, pretty terrible matchup. So I got faith in her, and just no stupid foul trouble. This is not a matchup, again, that they can go small. I don't think Vegas can get away with doing that. They've done it a little bit recently in a couple of these games, but this is not one.
100%. That's what I was thinking too. And this time that she's going to get, that's insane, bro. If you can't get a 17 PRA, like you said, foul trouble might be the only thing that can get us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her name? Who's Brianna? Is it Turner? That's been playing more? That too.
Mm-hmm.
That too. I feel like that'll help Blanc Melissa be on the court more.
Well, that part will be nice for the second unit too, because say when Turner's out there, I mean, she's just mostly it's going to be Bree on Bree violence. So those two kind of cancel each other out, but she should see Nalissa more of a scoring upside because Bree Turner is only good for maybe 2 or 3 field goal attempts a game at most, and then with the bench unit, I mean it's just Jewel Lloyd, basically. We got a splash of Dana Evans in the mix, if you want to call it that. But they don't really have any bigs right now, and she's got to play minutes.
Right. And we were looking before. We looked at all the lines. If you're looking, a lot of them had Carter in there, which had a lot of offensive usage too. That's gone. So if you look at the history, man, when Miss Parker, Cheyenne Parker's out. Nalissa, bro, she's in that game, and if you can't get 16.5 PRA on the Aces playing in that many minutes, you might as well leave. And we know, I mean, and Supreme Juice 69 says, which is very important as well, Nalissa out here slanging that strap around. So, I mean, with that being said, I mean, come on, we know that's been going on as well, so that helps even more. She's out there for that time. There's no way she's not getting that 16.5 PRA, bro. I mean, she could. It's betting again. She could get in foul trouble. She could get injured. But this is where we want to put our money, man. The bookies really haven't caught on to this being this low with the minutes she should get. So I think it's a good place to put money. To be honest, not financial advice. Just what I'm going to do.
Yeah. And I mean, looking at it on the other side, I'm not exactly that scared of Naz Hillman. Not too worried about that. So, and then also same thing being said, having the risk of her being in foul trouble should be much lower. She's just gonna be, kind of hanging out at the 3-point line, floating around in the paint a little bit. But yeah, just no foul troubles, and I think we are solid. No foul trouble, no blowouts.
All right, Nalissa. Don't do us bad. Don't do us dirty because like you did everyone else. I didn't mean to say that, but what I meant to say was don't do us dirty because whenever I have played her, which is not very often, she hasn't come through. So let today be different. All we need is the minutes. Just you'll fall into 6-7 rebounds. Just make a few offensive putbacks and we're good to go.
Yeah, no, I agree. All right, and then we got one last play here to talk about Miss Malonga. Sniped this at some really good value yesterday, and not too surprising. I believe she bumped up to 25.5 on most places. Let me see. The Prizepicks bring her, walk it back down. Oh, they did. Okay, so this just bumped because it was 25.5 right as we hopped on. So they did walk it back a little bit. I'm gonna guess was that the rebounds that bumped down. Let's see. Ooh, it did. 7.5 rebounds is mighty low.
Yeah. That's what I was looking at last night too. Remember, I was like, "Oh snap, her rebounds are low."
Well, that I think is a reasonable sidestep. I mean, yes, she'll probably be hanging out a little bit at the 3-point line with JJ, but still, we've seen her be very dominant on the glass. We've also had some terrible matchups along the way too, like Atlanta, Indiana, Washington. All this stuff in the mix here is not good at all. So for her, same situation, mostly just a foul trouble and or possible blowout. But New York is playing terrible basketball this season. It was quite a shock to see that they were barely hanging around in the 8th place spot. They're legitimately, there is a chance that they could not make the postseason this year, and that would be some wild stuff to talk about after the fact. But yeah, Malonga back to her normal self, playing some pretty solid minutes. Again, silly fouls along the way can be a problem, but this PR line was just way too low. I mean, she's been solid with the playmaking. The rebounding has been outstanding, and the scoring coming along fairly well. We got a couple blemishes in here along the way. AT, no surprise there. We had 2 games with AT, Golden State, and Washington, Minnesota in the mix too. So those are actually some really, really tough schedules, man. Their schedule is not easy this season at all, but New York, pretty bad. It is on the road, but I still like I like what we've seen at her lately. And JJ, not really that imposing on defense.
Yeah, I hope she can do it, man. We definitely got a good line. The matchup looks scary on paper. New York hasn't been as good lately. Hopefully they stay just being average, and she should definitely cruise over that line without foul trouble. I mean, that's just low. And like you said, the 7.5 rebounds is definitely another play that feels just as good. I just want to be involved with when they give her the ball and she has a few nice looking buckets. I want to cheer for that to happen. I think there's a good chance of that. But to be honest, there might be a better chance for her getting 8 rebounds than really getting the rest of it. But either way, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, man, right there with you. And a cool thing too is, even though New York is riding the struggle bus, their offense is turning things around. But one thing they're doing really, really poorly is turnovers. They are giving up a ton of points off of turnovers. So, yeah, man. I mean, I don't think there's really much more else to say about it. Just a really, really low line, and not surprised to see it bump back up. All right, and then Underrated muted himself. So
how did you know? Oh, I was so mad because I said the whole thing and I looked down. I was like, let me hit unmute. He's not going to say anything, and then you said it. Ugh. Yeah, I was just going to say, I hope Big Dom can come through for us. We got more overs than unders, but today's just that type of day. So we got to do it because we were searching. Don't want to push the unders if they're not there. So we're going to roll with these. I do like the overs today. We got some good value. I think the books are slipping, so should be good.
Yeah, man. And I mean, if you look at her season long average too, we're getting a nice 3-point discount. She's averaging 26.5. So I like the 23.5, 24.5, also very acceptable. 25.5, take that at your own risk. Maybe pivot to the rebounds.
Yep. I'm excited.
Oh, right. Or also the RA 9.5. I'm not mad at this. It is a great assist spot for her. Great assist spot.
And they could be all over her, and she could have to pass a tad more than normal.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
Cool.
All right. Well, with that being said, that is at least currently what we have for everything on the list. I'm sure there might be a couple of last minute stuff that'll pop up, but let's take the rest of the time, see what you guys got, and can we get a like check real fast?
Oh, yes. My guys, it is 211 watching. We might be at our record, guys. That's crazy. All right, well, it's insane. Monday. Yeah, it's insane, and it's Monday, so you know how Mondays are. But guess what? We get to do this, so Mondays aren't that bad. Because I'm excited about this week, and I'm excited that it's Monday. So 211 watching, 62 likes. We only need 7 more likes for our good luck. And actually, we've made it a thing for your good luck. If you haven't hit the like yet, and you can become one of these likes before you get to 69. And obviously the 69th like is probably pretty amazing too. But get the next 6 likes, guys, and it's extra good luck for you today. Boom, there we go, 66. We got 3 more to go. And E has some news.
No, I was going to say, and today especially, y'all want to be a part of the Discord because we were giving away some free cash, giving away about $100.
Oh, yeah.
$25 for lucky people. So anybody new, that could be a free month for you. Just saying.
And you come in basically for the 7-day free trial. You don't pay, and you try to win the little $100 or the $25. 4 different people winning that. Got a pretty good chance. I mean, I'd say you got a 10% chance to win. I mean, and it's for free. So, I mean, and most people are scammy these days, and ours isn't even a scam. Believe it or not. Wow, crazy. It's all good. All right, well, we smashed the 69. We're at 76. So you guys all get good luck, to be honest. I'll be like Oprah. You get good luck. If you hit the like, you get good luck today. Appreciate it. Now we will get to the questions and the comments from the fine people. J. Good Magamoron says, let's go. Let's have us a day. Beautiful. Nicely said. I love it. I'm excited. Kevin Stark says, happy money making Monday, fam. Taylor over points or PRA. All right. Sydney Taylor, she's been a baller. What do you think? I know we had her. I played her alt 14.5 points with an MPB play last night because the MPB play was looking so nice. I had to play something. And she looked like something that was half decent. She's been balling.
Yeah, man. I will say the 17.5 points. Yeah, you could talk me onto that. 18.5 is kind of pushing it. I mean, she is coming off of a 27 field goal attempt game, so there is something to be said about that. didn't exactly play the best the first 2 times that they squared up. Obviously, the first game, just completely forget that one. But the most recent one, did look promising. Still had 11 field goal attempts. Mostly, I'm just looking for the 3-ball here. This is a great matchup. We picked on Phoenix notoriously all season about the 3-point shooters. So for her, I do think another solid spot. Vandersloot probably going to see a little bit of pushback as far as like trying to, if she gets into her little spot in that mid-range action like Courtney Williams does, she'll hit her buckets there. But this like layup stuff and slash into the basket, I don't think that's going to fly today. Carrington, kind of a question mark as far as, what her minutes are going to look like moving forward. But I do like Taylor, honestly. Was looking at her fantasy, was it 25.5 on Prizepicks. Underdog did unfortunately just bump theirs up, but I don't know about her today, man. Honestly, I mean, it feels like a solid spot. I didn't want to make a move yet until we got some kind of confirmation as far as Cardoso. Is she still going to be on this minutes limit, or like what's going on with that? But I like her. She's been shooter's going to shoot, so just take that for what it is. Now, what's the best line for her though? I think that's probably the more appropriate question now.
Yeah, I agree. Now, we know we love her. What line do you play? You always want to play the best value to support the player you feel is going to ball. What would it be?
Yeah, man. I mean, the rebounds are definitely high. Was it 3.5 or 2.5? Oh, wow. So they're baking in quite a bit with the RA. The rebounding, I'm good on that. I'll probably leave that alone. But the assist looks equally as terrible. Yeah, so honestly, straight up points for her or threes, one of those two. All the other stuff, I'll probably leave that alone. Yeah, she throws a lot of her assists down inside the paint there. And if we're banking on Cardoso not having a good day, that's probably not a good idea for us on the back end. Now, you can't do the fantasy. I still like the block and steal potential for her, and whatever amount of RA that she is going to rack up in our favor. But she also does come with some turnovers. So, do know that she's good for about 2 turnovers a game, especially with this added usage. Just straight up points, I think, honestly, man, it's probably the best one. If I had to pick, it's going to be the 17.5 line.
Sounds good. The more I watch her, the more I like her. So it should be decent play there for sure. Okay. Kevin Starks, liking Sydney Taylor. That's what's up. We'll be cheering for her later. AOD says Undertaker underrated beats. What up, what up, what up? He says E-Money, yo, goats. I love this effing show. Drop the beat underrated. My bros before hoes. Like button smash. Let's go. Ayo, you are the man. You are the man. Always bringing the good energy. Ricky says, let's go. Love this channel. What's up, Ricky? Appreciate you. Lamont Long says we definitely need to lock in, or maybe it's just me. Don't worry, Lamont.
I mean, Monday morning, we all got to lock in.
That is the truth. Lamont, you'll be cashing before no time. Just try to play less parlays. Anyone going through bad things, just play single bets to get your mind back right. It's Eli says cashed Stewie under 22.5 points. Also was able to smack her under 3.5 assists. Okay, there you go.
Nice.
Good one. Big Two says happy Asia Day for those who celebrate. Okay. We're going to go over Asia today. Big Two's probably excited. He probably put all his lunch money on it. The Gale is here. He says fire emoji and money. Heck yes. Kevin Thomas says I'm here and Olivia is the best. We'll just skip right by that one. Ben Negro Jones says Taylor over 20.5 PA. We just talked about her. And what was the number one Taylor play, you think?
Yeah, I mean, either the points or the PA. One of those two.
Okay, so you're good with that? 20.5 you had?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is with the 18.5 line, though.
Yeah. Try to get a little bit of a discount on her because she was lower yesterday. If you can. But, yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, you could even say... Sorry, just real fast. Like, say if you're parlaying stuff, I mean, you could even get, the 15+ line and slap that together with, like, Bonner's 6+ rebounds or if you want to do so, I know Cloud's assist, a very popular play today. Like, I get it. Sure. It just kind of goes hand in hand with Cardoso. Just know that it's a great line at the 4.5, but this is going to correlate a lot with Cardoso. So if she has a tough time, like we saw this last game, might be praying. Bro, I was praying for her to even get 4 assists last game. I mean, I don't even know what happened. Just, it was not there.
Yeah, as people say, she's a tough click, man. Every time. It worked out. It worked out with the PA, but she's a tough click. Kev says, something that's not a tough click, though, Angel Reese. People love betting on Angel Reese. They get to cheer for her running around in her small pants or shorts or whatever you want to call them that she wears. Yay, go Angel, we love you. They just daydream about her. What do you think about the 16 points and 12 rebounds?
The rebounds, you could talk me into. The points, hey, if y'all want to go down that path, I mean, she's been great. I get it, but she got some terrible history against Asia. Mostly some foul troubles in that first half can be a thing, but
Asia seems like the type of person that looks at Reese and is like, I hate you. I hate you. Like behind closed doors, you know what I mean? She's like, you pretty bitch. Tell me she doesn't. I'm just saying, it's probably true. So she probably plays extra hard on her. I could be wrong.
But, I mean, you know, Reese has been playing out of her mind. I'll give her that. This has come at the benefit of, or at the cost of, Ryan Howard playing absolutely terrible, which I'm sure is still going to be another popular play. Didn't suit up the first time they played, so don't have that data. I get it. I get it, man. I mean, Reese has been playing really, really well, but Bree Jones still again back into the mix is something to think about.
Bree Jones. Okay, so sounds like a pass to me. And he also says AT at 7 assists. Do you like her 7 assists? I think you're a little worried about Phoenix, and she didn't get her 8 that we needed last time. Do you like 7 for her?
I do, but I have no idea with Plum being there what that's going to look like. You know, because she's not going to have the same rapport, so I get it. Maybe she's just strictly going to be a spot-up shooter today. But that is going to affect AT, like, 100%. Because this team hasn't had a true point guard since Natasha Cloud was there. Like, this team just does not have anybody that's not Alyssa Thomas that runs the offense. So, no, there's a real player there, and now we might see a ripple effect from that.
Fair enough. All right. Deck Sports is here. He says, my Just Cash family. What's up, man? How you doing? I don't see any plays. I'm sure you'll throw some in the chat in a little bit. It's Eli says, what do you think about Stewie under 1.5 threes? Parlayed with her 15 points. So going under threes and over 14.5 points, minus 175.
Yeah, man, I'd play her 1.5 every single time it was available. I know she went on this little hot streak right here, but nah, we played her so much already this season. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Makes sense. And then if you only need 15 points from her, I mean, that's probably going to happen. Not saying overs are usually probably happen, but Stewie should get 15, right? Feels pretty comfortable. Oh, goodness me. She hasn't not since the beginning of June. Is that what that?
She technically missed this last game against AT. We already know that. But
right.
Outside of that, the other miss was against Washington, which is an equally terrible matchup, and they won by 22. Mm-hmm. Phoenix again. So
Phoenix is
you
tough.
can see, man.
AT is
tough.
And she doesn't come out of the game. She's down there waiting for you the entire game. Oh, man. Okay. So Stewie has the Storm, which we know to me, they seem like they should be decent, but when you look at the numbers, it's like you're about to get effed up, guys. So yeah, she should get 15.
This right here, this little metric they call
that rookie stuff, man, that young player stuff, fouling too much. Yeah, hey, there you go. That's a good play. It's Eli. I think that you have a really good shot to hit that, in my opinion. Minus 175. Yeah, some people don't like that type of stuff, but when you feel in your mind, the chances of this hitting is way higher than that I'm getting back. Yes, bro, I really do like that. John says the copper under two. Yeah.
Real fast to that point. I mean, I do like her. I'll be honest today, even Stewart's 20 plus points, I had strong consideration for, or just a straight up fantasy for her. There's a couple of really, really positive things that could happen for her today. One of them being, like, just to show you. So Seattle's giving up the most amount of steals. They're giving up the the blocks went down a little bit, but the steals, and then for Stewie, the free throws being a big thing. You can see here, Seattle's number one over the last month now. But points inside the paint, too, they're fourth most. And then, points inside the paint, they're about middle of the pack. But the points off of turnovers, since they are turning the ball over a ton, they're giving up the fourth most for that. And for Stewie, that's her transition scoring right there. So that between the free throws, transition, turnovers, and even in the small chance or small time where she is the pick and roll, ball handler, still great metrics across the board for her. It's just a really high line, man.
Yeah. Cool. No, I really like that. I'd pull Breanna Stewart down, 20, but he's going 15. That feels really good. He also says JJ 2.5 assists at minus 130. I like how you guys are throwing out the payouts too, because it really does matter a lot when it gets down to the profiting or not profiting long term. So JJ 2.5 assists, minus 130.
Yeah, we've come a long way since the minus 200s and minus 300s that we had a few weeks ago, but it's still a solid one. Rarely misses, and for her, just I don't think foul trouble much of a concern. But yeah, I mean, it's good. Just whatever that payout looks like, take that for what you will.
Okay. Let's see what else. It's Eli also says Jordan Canada under 9 assists. Is she 9 on Prizepicks now? Wow.
9?
That's what he said. Yeah, under 9.
What the heck? Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what he got.
She's 7.5. Why is she at 9? Where's this?
I swear I saw 8.5 earlier, or last night. Is it 7? Oh, it's 7.5 now.
Oh yeah. They walked it way back.
Okay, so I guess if you can get 9, you would take it. Depends on the payout. Okay.
Yeah, I'd roll the dice on that.
Okay, Taylor under 2.5 assists. John says Taylor under 2.5 assists.
Well, that was one I know we had talked about the other day, and it did look good, but Azure being out is actually more of a problem than we thought it was going to be for her. Let's see, that first game she had. Yeah, with that one, she had 6 potentials, only 3 potentials last game, but she only had 3 potentials because she was not passing that ball. So do keep that in mind. That could be a little bit more convoluted than what we're thinking.
Alrighty, sounds good. What's your take on Ryan Howard's points? It's Eli says. The home road splits. Hey, up! You let him. Now you let him say it. You let him bring it up.
Hey, we were on the 3s. First off, and she hit those 3s even with one of the worst games I have seen her play. I know her scoring has been down lately, but that factually might have been the worst game from Ryan Howard this season. Her shot selection and that amount of volume that we had to only walk away with the 3 threes that we had, thankfully came through for the fam, but I don't know what's going on with her. I mean, I get the defensive thing. We had talked about all that stuff, yada, yada, but she was shooting the ball. I mean, that was definitely a game where she was trying to reinstate herself, and it did not go well. Now, with that being said, I mean, we have seen a couple of 3-point shooters torch Vegas up, and it wouldn't shock me. I mean, she is still at the house, but yeah, she's broken right now. I don't know what's going on.
She's broken. So, pass?
She's one of the ones you could take her pregame under, and if you see she is cooking, her live should be very similar to what the pregame line looks like. So you can make a pivot. You can kind of hit a little middle bets or hedge bet, whatever, what have you. But she's been broken. I mean, hey, I'm not saying take the under, but she has not been hitting this line. Not for the points, at least. Leave the RA stuff alone. That she's actually getting after.
Okay. It's Eli says, do you like the AT rebounds or assists today? Her rebound matchup is better on paper.
It is. Yeah. The rebounds, I'm right there with you. Honestly, I was looking at her points. I really, really wanted to play this 14.5 points before we got news. But the assists, could look even better with Blum being in the mix. I'll give her that.
Alrighty. Kev Thomas said, Nightflix and chill, Dejanay, Dejanay, or it's Dejanay, I guess, AZ or Aaliyah Nye. Who you got?
Oh, I like that Nye ad, man. She's a little batty. I will
I don't know what Nye looks like. Let me look it up while you answer. Actually, I'll put it on the screen for everyone so they can decide as well. ALI.
I probably have to go Dejanay, Nye, and then Fudd there. You already know Dejanay's our babe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I really like her as much as you. I will say. Maybe it's just me, but let me try. I'm trying to find a Nye picture for the gangs. Let's see.
That's okay. Just leave a little bit more for us then.
Yeah. Ooh, here's one. We'll put this up. Here, you guys will like this one. You can really see what we're talking about here. So here's Nye. There you go.
And this is just film. Hey, this is just film, and to make sure y'all know what players we're talking about. Pre-game stuff.
Yep. So there's Nye. And you probably already know what Dejanay and AZ look like. To be honest, I was going to say AZ. Then if Paige was watching this, I'd be scared she's going to beat me up. So then I was like, I shouldn't pick her. But then I was like, maybe I should pick Dejanay. And then I was like, then Alyssa will beat me up. So I was like, I don't know what I should do here. Then I just saw a picture of Nye, and I'm like, I'm Nye, Team Nye. Let's go. All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ayo says AZ, F it. So Ayo's down with AZ. You guys can answer as well because, look, so we put it up on the screen. People saw. Said Cal says, oh, she's nice. My sentiments exactly, said Cal. I'm right there with you. I did not even know until I grabbed that picture and we all got to look at it together. So it's a beautiful time, guys. Beautiful time to be alive. Ayo says, AZ, F it. Let me get past that because there's so many dang comments because you guys are so freaking cool. Nice question, Kev. Thank you very much for it. That was fun. John says, Kelsey is playing. Yes, we got that. John, thank you. I'm sure you're on delay. Appreciate you. He said about the Kelsey Plum is playing. That should be interesting. All right, mid-range bully says, and what's up, man? He says, Reese under points. Can you do that?
I mean, you could. We already talked about this. So, I mean, historically, very difficult for her. Things been a little bit different, obviously, in Chicago. But, yeah. She just got to keep the hands to herself. We did have a couple of really, really good matchups, so take that for what it is. Like Seattle, it's not bad. Dallas, though, great matchup. Chicago, great matchup. Toronto, I mean, all these in the mix here, for the most part, really good. Now, Golden State, okay, she played well. I'll give her that. Played a lot of minutes, too. The minutes, I would say, being what I would think is the biggest appeal for her. I mean, coach is just letting her play as much as possible. Even with Brianna Jones back into the mix, I mean, she's still 33. 20 minutes was a little bit weird there, but the 34 and 38 minutes the last time. So there is something. And also, Okot being a DNP for the most part over these last couple games now, coach is just leaving her out there. So Reese could definitely get her lines today. Let me not talk anybody off of that. Bookies are leaving these lines very low, maybe for a good reason. We'll find out after the game, but she's been solid. I will give her that. She's been solid.
She really has. As long as she stops shooting threes, we'll be all right. John says plum available. Yes, we know, sir. Plum cakes. Jason's excited about her. Calls her plum cakes. Now, Jason, I will advise you to not say plum cakes if you see a guy named Sean in this chat, because he will be on you and he'll be angry if you call her plum cakes one more time. And he says for me, Paige, Cece, or Sophie. Damn, bro, why you gotta give me all the white girls, bro? Why? That's cool though. Paige, Cece, or Sophie. I definitely wouldn't go Cece. I definitely wouldn't go Paige. Fuck, I don't really want Sophie either, bro. Put me back in the other question. I got Nye over all of them. I don't even know why you did this to me, bro. Joshua Jones. You take Sophie? I'll take Nye?
Sophie and 2 refunds, please. Sophie and 2 refunds.
Oh, damn. I'll have Nye over Sophie. No problem. Josh Jones says, Copper 3.2.5 under. Yes, sir. We put it on the list as well. I wonder if you wrote that before we even put it up there. Either way, we're on the same page. That means it's going to hit. Josh Jones, we're in there. I'm Jabby says, Sabrina PA.
Sabrina's interesting today. She has been on one again, and what we were really hoping to see out of her. Now, the only thing I would say could be kind of annoying if they try and just swarm her at the 3-point line, could be a little bit more obnoxious, but metrics wise, pretty good pick and roll handler, and then spot up shooting, not exactly the worst, but we have seen her do some damage from 3, and this is what we were expecting her to do, as a primary 3-point shooter, especially with no Satu there. Now, Johannes is back into the mix, but we did get word that Phoebish and Sabli are going to be out for unknown amount of time currently. Molly also being out is interesting. That's going to free up some minutes with the bench players. So for the most part today, though, if we're looking at who is going to take threes, it's going to be Sabrina, it's going to be Johannes, JJ, Becca Allen, and then everything outside of that, kind of is a bit of a question mark. So I love the minutes, seeing really, really good minutes out of her again now that she's 100%. The assist is something very interesting. Mm-hmm. Now, I know we saw a lot of struggles with her coming back, but 15 potential assists last game is like, okay, hold up now.
I saw that too. Yep. I was thinking of bringing that up, but then I was like, do I really want to do Sabrina over 5.5? But yeah, she should get there.
Well, it's kind of cool because I think this is something that maybe the books are not exactly baking the correct price into. A lot of these games here recently, Indiana, terrible assist matchup. Chicago, terrible. Vegas, also terrible. These are all bottom 3, bottom 4 teams here. The one against Dallas was kind of surprising. I thought she would do a little bit more there, but 15 potentials last game is quite promising.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do I want to play 25 or 24.5 PA?
Nope.
Oh, didn't get a line, but let's see. You could talk me into the 24.5. 25 is kind of pushing it.
Here's another thing, though. Betting wise in your brain, the betting that is a mind fuck. Sometimes you'll be like, you want to prove it to yourself or something, and you want to prove something that, I knew this was going to happen. I know Sabrina's better now. I know she's going to do good. She's been doing great. And then you look at the line and then you even feel a little like, maybe it's too high. And then you do it anyways, just to prove to yourself that you knew. Don't do it. Not you. I'm talking about everybody. I do the same thing. Those are the times we got to just lean on back and pass away. Just say, nope. I'm going to watch it happen. You don't want to reach. I don't ever want to reach, especially for an over. Then you can get really angry.
Well, I do love everything that we've seen from her, all in all. The only slight worry that I have is, let's say either of the bigs or both of the bigs today, for example, start cooking down in the paint, or we get an early 2 fouls drawn on either, Malonga or Ezzy or whatever the case is. Sabrina could definitely go into pass first mode here and be a lot like what we saw this last game, where she just, facilitating more, and then down the stretch she was really coming alive. Most of that might, I think, really depend on what do we get out of JJ today. If she has herself a really, really good game, then, maybe we take a little bit of a dip there. But Sabrina's lines they're not cheap. This is very appropriate. She's right back to where she should be. So just kind of know what you're getting into. I like her. Her lines are just a little high.
Makes sense. Kev says, Gray 6 assists. I know you were on that before. She hit that almost every time, and then she failed us once, right?
Yep, this last game she did, unfortunately.
And it's recently hurting. So, do you go back?
Or, sorry, it was the weekend game against New York. This one is not bad. Atlanta's not exactly the team I would love to pick on, but if we're assuming that Asia is going to have a reasonable outing and the free throws aren't going to be quite as, 10 plus as they have been, she should see some extra here. So, it is a good line. They are still leaving the payout at a very reasonable, mid, low 200s, whatever. So I still like it. Until they butcher this payout, it's still worth the play.
All right. Truth Teller's coming with truth. He says the way the Sky are the toughest in the league at above break points reads like Sid will chase Copper off of the 3. I like it. Let's chase her off the 3. She can't hit 3 of them if you're chasing her off it. Peyton says, how does Plum in effect AT assists?
We don't know yet, man. I mean,
That's
going to be... Yeah, that's something we'll see. Now, I think for this game, probably a little bit safer because Plum's, for one, coming off of the bench. I mean, she should just be a shooter. She'll run a little bit of pick and roll game with Mac or whoever the starters are. But, yeah, I think she's just coming to shoot today. Which also, side note, 4.5 assists feels a little bit high. A little bit. Not a great matchup for this either.
That's true. Hey, I didn't look at that. I didn't think about that. In a game with AT already in the mix, you think Plum's going to come in and take 5 assists from AT? Huh?
Hard to say.
I don't think so. I think AT gets a kickback now. She's so happy, bro. She gets to just pass. She only shoots when they need. She's like Cloud. Like, she doesn't want to shoot. She only takes over games and shoots when they need her to. She's going to go, Plum, just take the ball, dribble around. Give me a break. You know, she's going to be so happy. Now that I thought about that, bro, how would Plum get 5 assists in this game? Throw into AT?
Yeah, that was going to be my next point. So I would say the only big concern here is just if her and AT are on a really good, rapport, or if any kind of rapport happens with that, AT scoring is definitely a sweat. It's a great matchup. We already know that. Chicago, we've talked about that a million times. But we just don't know. For one, we don't know the minutes until we hear something about that. And then also, Sammy's been kind of a secondary playmaker. AT is playing 37 minutes a game or something like that. So it's going to be tougher to come by and not a great matchup either. But it will come off the back of whatever we get from her, AT, and Max scoring wise.
Well, I know if I can get that 4.5 under, I'm putting $5 on it. $5 just for fun. Just to later on say, I knew it. I freaking knew it. And I could have the receipt to show you I knew it. $5. K. Frosh says, Nalissa Smith, 15.5 GOB fantasy? What's GOB?
The Goblin.
Oh, Goblin. Yeah, what do you think about that?
Let's see. I haven't actually looked at any of the stuff. Shout out to Big Bridget yesterday. Easy clear.
Easy, bro. She's actually looking really good now.
That's the Bridget that they put their number 1 pick in.
For real.
She better not flake out.
I think she's okay now, bro. She went to the All-Star game. She was number 2 in the 3-point shot thing. People were talking about her. I feel like she has new confidence, bro. That was a beautiful pick you made with that fantasy. We could do it again next game.
It felt nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Smith one, though, I do like this. I'm not sure exactly what the payout is. Let's see real fast. But I do like it. It's a nice ult.
Okay, coolio. I agree. All she needs is those minutes. Yes?
Wait. Hold on. What was the ult line?
He said 15 and a half.
15
and a half, yeah. Is it not there anymore?
It depends on the... No, it just depends on the payout because I'm like, wait. We just played the 16 PRA. I mean,
it's right there. You just skipped it. It's right up. Second line. Top right, yep. Oh, 16.5 now.
What is the payout? 2.3?
Tell me about her fantasy. Does she get blocks?
I mean, she gets some, but... Man, it's just hard to justify like taking such a massive payout hit and basically, not just playing the regular line there.
Okay, no problem with that. Say play the regular line. Can you alt the regular line? Not the fantasy? Can you alt the PRA or whatever? Maybe?
Sure you can.
That might be better then.
Oh, you cannot actually.
And they raised it up. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Okay. Well, how about PR? Do they have PR? Because the assist was just kind of an extra. They had it cheap, so the PR is really fun.
Yeah, this was her baseline. It should be her baseline on the books.
Damn. Okay. People are on her, I guess, today. Alrighty. Okay. Paranormal Inception says, guys, I'm going with 2.5 Sabrina threes and AT 14.5 points and 7.5 rebounds. I think Plum will help AT's offense. Sky showed they struggle with mid-range jumpers against Asia. What do you think? Man, people in chat are educated. I like this. So he's going with 2.5 threes. We like Sabrina. He's going with 18 points. You already talked about this before. You half like that. I already know. Do you like her rebounds?
For AT?
7.5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
it's definitely in play.
Okay, and then his thing was Plum will help AT's offense. Sky showed struggle with mid-range jumpers against Asia.
Yeah, they're giving up a lot of production right here in this little, just under the arc, because they funnel everything right from the three-point line back inside the paint. So this 42% right here is a little bit troublesome from AT, but she does a lot of damage right under the basket, and we've seen plenty of mid-range action from her. So, I mean, this is definitely somewhere where Plum could live today. We've seen Plum plenty of times just put her head down, and very, very similar to actually Sydney today of, their play style. They can launch threes, they can lob it up there, no problem, but they can also get to the free throw line, they can slash, and this is quite the spot for it too, no doubt.
Fair enough. K. Frosh says, Chelsea Gray RA. Do you like throwing her rebounds with those assists?
If you want to, I think I remember seeing that was a fairly popular play this last time, and I want to say she missed out on the rebounding. While
you're looking at her as well, the next question, Dex says, how do you feel about Chelsea Gray's PR? So while you're on Chelsea, pause. Put Chelsea in that list, Big Kev. Put Chelsea in that next list for us to pick from. That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
I mean, it's a rebound for a guard, so just take that for what you will. She has been tapering off with that a little bit. Jewel Lloyd picking up some action. Dana Evans also, it can be annoying with the rebounding. I like her assist, honestly. So, I mean, maybe even the PA could make more sense. Not sold on the rebounds, though. Not sold on that at all.
Okay, what do you think about stud bud number 2, Heidemann, under 25.5 PRA? She's been balling. The stud buds have been balling, bro. There's no denying it.
Yeah.
Can you go under a PRA? And this used to be an under that I used to like, but I can't even mess with her anymore. She's beasting, bro.
I mean, I like it for mostly the fact of it being on the road. She does have some kind of home road splits that, we see rear its ugly head. The only thing is this New York defense is just so bad without Phoebish out there. I mean, Astier and Sabrina are both getting cooked left and right. Now, if she's trying to drive to the hole, get free throws and stuff like that, much more difficult time. But she's just probably going to let it fly from 3 and do her little pick and pop stuff. So as long as New York has some reasonable wing defense today, she should see some pushback. But if that 3 ball's falling, man, she is scary. And we haven't seen that from her lately too, which is kind of crazy.
Sounds like a pass. Oh, Kev is back. Dejanay, hey, we got to go fast. We only have 15 minutes and a million questions. Dejanay, AZ, or Gabby? You threw Gabby in now.
Yeah, probably Dejanay, Gabby, and then Fudd.
Damn, poor Fudd, bro. You just think Elmer? Is that why you think of Elmer? She's just kind of cute, no?
No. She's very cute. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I think she's very attractive, but I mean, putting by comparison to those other two, I mean, that's not a contest. In my opinion, at least.
He likes women. He doesn't like girls. AZ's a girl, right? I digress. The King Raheem says, sup, guys? Kaushi slip here. What are your thoughts on this parlay? Asia, 20 points. 1-3. Oof, get the 3 out of there. Ryan, 15 plus. 2 threes. Ooh, Ryan. Ooh, my goodness. AR, 10 plus. Who's AR? Sorry.
Reese.
Oh, Angel Reese, 10 plus. Bree Jones, 4 rebounds. Dom, 15 plus points, 6 rebounds. Flage, 10 plus. Stewie, 20 plus points. JJ, 8 rebounds. I'll tell you this, bro. If that's all one parlay, you're not winning. I'll just give you that.
That's a wild slip.
Here's the problem, and not even hating at all, but those are good plays if you kind of have thoughts where you're like, yeah, I really think this is going to happen, but you have too many gut calls in one slip that's going to hit. Like, the chances of this hitting is so low that it's hard because you have a lot of inconsistent players is how I kind of see it. You know?
Do you know, does Kalshi do any kind of protected reboot, anything like that?
Not that I've noticed. But I'll say it like this. Asia 20 plus, yes, I agree. But when you threw in the 3-pointer, it's like she'll hit a 3-pointer half the time. So why you can't put that in a parlay? You know? Ryan's been so bad that it's like you can't really put her in a parlay, period. If you want to play Ryan, you got to just play her. Angel Reese 10.
Maybe.
Huh? Or don't play her.
Not the 15.
Pass.
Yeah, not the 15 plus if I'm going to play her. I'll take the threes. Asia, I would say leave the threes off. Ryan, take the 15 plus on. And I mean, honestly, dude, if you can break them down maybe into like, you know, a 3x3 or something a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Just know the risk of if they don't have any kind of, you know, accident forgiveness, whatever protected play stuff, reboots, then you're taking on a massive risk adding so many legs on a parlay.
Yeah. Okay. Supreme Juice says, Nalissa out here slinging the strap around. I had to say it again because it's my favorite comment of the day. John says, gonna take Elizabeth under 6.5. Elizabeth, what's her name? Big Liz. I forget her last name.
Yeah, Liz Williams. Yeah.
What do you
she
think?
only gets cleanup crew scoring. You know, she might hit a bucket in the first half, but it's mostly just whatever fourth quarter, late stretch down the third quarter before she goes out.
Okay. And who had that parlay? Was it King Raheem? Yeah. No, hopefully I didn't say it in too much of a dickhead way. I'm just saying that's a lot of stuff to have happen on one slip. So yeah, like E said, just break those up and try to pull out the ones that are the most inconsistent. And you know, with the parlay, you need stuff to be 90% basically every single time, or you're not going to be able to hit it. And I don't want you to give money away. So there we go. Official Lob says, what do you think about Copper PRA? Interesting.
I like the rebound potential. The assist, I would not mess with that right now. You have no idea what that's going to look like. But yeah, the PR looked pretty solid. I just hate her points are so high, man.
Okay. Interesting. Big Kev says, Bree Jones under PRA. That's interesting. How's that look to you? 19.5 PRA.
It's high. The bookies did walk her back quite a bit. The PRA actually just bumped down, looks like on several sites, and the points also went from 11.5 down to 10.5. It looks like they are also afraid of it. I mean, we know what's up on the other side. It could be obnoxious, but I low-key still kind of liked her to score 10 plus points. I'm kind of surprised books were offering, you know, such a wide variety of odds for that. Looks like they don't really even know what to do with her.
So pass because we don't know enough.
If you want to do it, I get it. But if she gets off this minutes limit or coach, you know, takes it up to 25 minutes, she's going to hit all of her props. Okay.
John said Malonga had 10 rebounds last time versus New York, even when she got 0 in the fourth quarter. Very impressive. Yeah, Malonga's a rebounder, bro. 7.5 is fairly low. Like someone just said in the chat in our Discord, I just read. Silent said he's just worried about the fouls, and that's really what we're betting on here. If she doesn't get in foul trouble, she should be all right for those lines, but we'll see. Twan McClure says, "What about FOM points under?" We talked about that too. E, what do you think? 11.5 points under. I was looking at that, but it's a tad scary because she's plays so many minutes, and it's like 12 points isn't that much. What do you think?
You're really just sweating whatever threes she's hitting. That's, you know, stat padded quite a bit for her. She only took 9 field goal attempts, but hitting the threes in there really kind of put it up and over. I do like it. I think, you know, like you said, the minutes are somewhat of a concern. She just plays a lot of them, even with Ezzy being back into the mix. But it's 90% not really a great scoring matchup for her from what we've seen on her lately. But I do worry about the second half threes with her. Sometimes she can be a little annoying. But you and I did discuss taking her under, so I don't know if the points straight up is the best line or exactly what that is, but probably holds the most weight because everything else is about her normal.
Yeah, I think points. Just because she can get those random rebounds and mess you up.
Yeah. And the assist too.
Man, she's so talented for how young she is and how big she is. She's so like passive. She just wants to shoot threes. It's like, wow. When she gets more physical and gets in there and starts throwing people around, boy, she's going to be tough. All right. Let's see. This is what I want to say, E. We're at 200 people watching, 105 likes. We haven't even really asked for likes that much. Thank you guys so much for hitting like. It really helps us a lot. It really does. So here's the thing, though. We have a lot of questions, and we only have 8 minutes left. So let's just get thoughts. Can't look through. You just got to give us your first thought. And then for the future, guys, since we have so many people, which is a great thing, we can't go into depth about all of them. So get your questions earlier than later when you get to the stream, starting now, I guess, because we can't get to them all. Or throw a super chat in there and we'll get right to it. Hold on, I see a super chat. Let me ask this one Skill Satoshi, and then I'll get to that super chat. So, what? And remember, like I said, just quick thought. Skill Satoshi says, "What do you think about Alicia Gray under 3.5 rebounds?"
I like it.
All right, and then we'll get to the super chat since Fade King. Hey, what's up, man? See, I don't even see the super chat. It just pops up on the corner for me, so I don't see what it is until I hit the button super chat, and then it says, Fever links yesterday, Ace's dream today. Oh, it's up. Yeah, man, that's actually very interesting. I'm excited.
Oh, let's see if we get another 200 plus total points.
Yeah, we probably won't get that, but it's going to be interesting. Angel Reese and Asia balling against each other. It's always fun. All right, appreciate you, bro. And then you ready to go super mode-y? All right. Gonna play Malonga 7 rebounds and Bonner 5 rebounds, minus 130.
I like it.
All right. Whoopset says, sign me up. Go to the Discord, Whoopset. It is in the description. You can go to the WAP or the Discord. Either one will lead you in the right direction. Starfall's here. He says, yo, what's up, Starfall? Good to see you.
What's good, bro?
Pezza the Great says, what does the cord cost? The cord costs basically $10 a week or $25 a month. Or if you want to do the whole season of NBA all the way through the playoffs, it comes out to be like 2.5 more months or at least 2 more months. That's $50. And if you come get a free trial, you can be there for 7 days for free and then cancel on us if you hate us. And that's fine too. I don't even care. Fam Squad King says, purple ass been effing me over for a while now. Purple ass. I'm done near about to quit gambling. Purple ass. What's purple ass?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I am not sure.
He says, but I'm going to join the Discord for the vibes. Hey! Oh, and then he changed it here. He said, purple app. What's purple app
Prizepicks. Yeah.
Oh,
Prizepicks.
Calling it purple. Prizepicks sucks, bro. That's why. If you come in the Discord, bro, and you're pissed off about Prizepicks and you're not winning as much as you want to win, like, we could talk about it in the Discord. We'll point you in the right direction to give you the best chance to win. Prizepicks is the hardest app to win on. JT Paul says, my ninjas, I was hoping y'all went live this weekend. I need y'all help, but I'm in here always. Let's get this MF money. Let's go, Paul. JT Paul is here. Swinzo Kick says, Jones FA, 13.5 points, and Thomas over 14.5. I know you like Thomas. What about Jones?
Yeah, I do like JJ today. She's been still solid. Prefer her back at the house. All
right. Fam Squad King says, I need an app that lets me bet straight lines in Texas. Hey, bro, I was just talking about it. Couchy does let you do that, and you could probably have a better shot at collecting profit, to be honest. That's what I have to do in Cali. So, yeah, come to the Discord. We'll figure it out. Supreme Juice says, what was good with Thornton minutes last night? I'll tell you this, Supreme Juice. I bet her under when I saw that, and I cashed. And Izzy wasn't starting, but didn't expect such low minutes. So Izzy and Thornton, we know about Thornton. They just bench her when she doesn't do that well. And I guess game plan. Izzy, though, why did she not start?
I mean, they just likely not going to start her. You know, we got to keep in mind that Mora is going to be there now. So, I mean, things are going to be different moving forward.
Ooh, Morrow. That's true.
Plus, she was coming back from injuries too.
Morrow's going to be fun. Twan McClure says, what about Jones under PRA? We talked about that. Fom points under. We talked about that. Supreme Juice said, you want to give him a quick one?
No, we like it. I like JJ's potential scoring spot, but yeah, the PRA is high.
Okay. Supreme Juice says Cloud had early foul trouble, but still should have got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Big Cloud. GW Vi says she got into foul trouble that game. She's normally good for 5 assists. So it's back to Cloud again. When we were talking about Cloud. That's how far back we are, E. Life Changes says, hey guys, how about Cardoso under 23.5 PRA? Ooh, thank you. And you're welcome. 23.5 PRA. Do you like that? Or do you want to stick with the points?
I mean, if you missed out on the points, then it would make the most sense. It is kind of low, but yeah, I get it.
If you have Couchy, like I said, you can still get the 14.5. It's not bad. Said Cal says cashed a 6-man power yesterday. Oh man, you get some sound effects. That's
Let's go, big dog. Love to hear it.
Appreciate it. P Murph says Alicia Gray over 2.5 rebounds. Someone said under 3.5. He says over 2.5. What do you think?
Yeah, she's a reasonable rebounder, but I would stay under the 3.5, and yeah, she can get 3, sure.
All right. King Kel says she's 8.5 on Chalkboard, 8.5 on FanDuel. I believe he's talking about Malanga's rebounds.
Probably.
Okay. We like Malanga rebounds at 7.5, 8.5 is a little pushing it, I think. Watts Fom over 5.5 boards. People are on our under points. What about over boards?
Yeah, hey, thought it would be a concern with Ezzy being back, but apparently it is not.
All right, there you go. Brooklyn Bulldog says, holla.
Yo.
Will Young go under PRA?
Jackie?
Will Jackie Young go under PA?
I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. If she's getting her head downhill, it could be a sweat, but the RA could be very tough to come by today.
What's her PRA? Is it high as heck? 29.5.
But for good reason.
Okay.
For good reason. Also terrible history against Atlanta, too.
I could see it. I wouldn't put my house on it, but I could see it. Greg says, I hit. I don't know who he's talking about. Maybe he hit. I'm not even gonna go there, guys. K Frosh said Rakia Jackson is the baddest in the W. K Frosh, baby. I like when we do this, guys. It makes it fun. Just saying. That's part of the game. I mean, we see how they dress, how they walk around. Sometimes it's part of the game. Said Cow says, oh, she's nice. Hey, they're agreeing. Rakia is nice. Cardero Reynolds says they all gorgeous. That's tough. Cardero Reynolds. Okay, there we go. Silk Jack says Izzy Harrison's nice too. You know what I'm saying? We're all. Are we really watching basketball, guys? What are we watching? Greg says the slashing strap. The best one of the freaking day, bro. It can't get better. Greg says the slashing strap. Melissa got good taste. Damn, this is good. Sick Tracks. Sick Tracks says, I'm late, just woke up from a nap. Gotta lock in. Sick Tracks, if you read these comments, you are not locking in whatsoever. Greg says, is Flage points free? Nothing's free, Greg. Nothing's free.
Yeah. 13.5. I did really like that one. Very interesting. I don't know what happened in the second half of this last game. That kind of put me off of her, but yeah, she hit a bunch of threes the first time they played, so assuming that she has that, it could be a potential for a scoring spot.
All right. Cardell says Ray Burrell is beautiful too. Hey.
Plenty.
Yeah. Big Two says, get the F out of here with Sophie. Big Two's getting jealous. And then Cardero says, Sophie Cunningham? Whatever, bro. That's at least what I thought he would say. Fake King says, Reese fouling out. What book can I find that bet on? I got a hundo on it. Reese fouling out. That would be a good bet. Bovada would be the one that would throw stuff like that up. Yomotosh Sheehan, I don't even know how to say it, but what up, says Sato still on concussion protocol. Damn, she should just retire early. That's rough. It's kind of mean.
Bro, she got concussed. She got concussed in the next season, apparently.
That's weird, man. They need her badly, too. Lamont says Natasha Mack, Kalia Copper, or Brianna Stewart. I'm dying. You guys are crazy, bro. You guys are crazy because you think about each one individually and it's just crazy. Oh my God. Wow, that's a tough one, bro. And then he has crying out loud, laughing face. Like everything I'm looking at, I'm laughing with this one. This is crazy, bro. Are we say gun to head, you gotta pick one type thing? Jeez. Woo! This is tough. This one is tough.
I mean, it's probably got to be Copper or Stewie. I might have to pick Stewie because at least she got a kid, so maybe she just be my caretaker.
You just threw back out so fast. It's just so funny. Oh man, I think I go Copper just because I can't handle Brianna Jones, bro. That is just so disgusting. I would be like, Brianna Jones, your stank ass, your this snot coming out your nose. Like I can't handle it, bro. The way you would walk to the bathroom afterwards, I cannot handle it. Whew. Okay, I digress. DJ D Money Global says Alicia Gray over 21.5 PA.
Yeah, 21.5, 20. It's all right. I mean, honestly, you might as well just be playing the points. The assist, she's only good for about 2 of them, it seems.
I don't know how you just snap back into the reality normal. Like I'm still dying in my mind. I hit mute just so you know. All right. Greg said, "Why can't I bet on that 6'11" Chinese?" It's crazy. You guys are crazy today. Why can't I bet on that 6'11" Chinese lady on Liberty? I know. I'm kind of mad too.
Hold up.
Uh-oh, news.
FOM's not starting.
What?
FOM is not starting.
Take that under points. Take the under points quick, guys. Even PRA, in fact. PRA, because she'll get less minutes. Under PRA, FOM. Under PRA, Seattle. If you don't know who that is, grab your whatever app you have. Her name is Awa FOM, Seattle. Grab it. Under. If you can find her first half under even, it's not bad. If she's not going to start, she's probably not going to get the PRA. You always want to go under PRA, if anything, if you think they're going to get less minutes. Because they're not going to have time to get all that.
Yeah, the 9.5 PRA, that is not bad right
now,
there.
what do you have that you could play with it? Because it's stupid prize picks.
Well, we got a ton of all of our plays except for the Copper 3s are available on here. So you can play rebounds.
If I could play single bets, I would go directly to Bovada. That's what I'm about to do, and I'm going to go under PRA.
Yeah, so do that. It's her full game. Do we want the PRA? Is that the best move?
PRA or points, but I think PRA just because she got less time. The only thing is she can get rebounds in a flurry, so I think points or PRA work. You normally would
points.
Huh?
I said I'm down with points.
You want to do points as the official? 11.5 under?
I think so, man. I think so. It's either that or the first half. One of those two.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want to do first half on Prize Picks, for sure. But I'm just thinking, like, for people who want to single bet real quick and not have to, double up and worry about the other play, it's like, ooh. Plus, we don't really have time here to do all that.
Yeah, she moved down to 10.5.
Oh, yeah, already. Let's see if Bovada moved yet. Where you at, Bovada? Come on over. This is why you got to have it all ready. But I didn't have it ready.
Ooh. I think this also kind of helps out with Malonga here too, honestly. Now, it is going to put a little bit of a dent possibility into our rebounding, but I think Malonga could actually step it up a little bit here.
She's on props builder still. Minus 134. I'm in. Want to make that the official? I'll post it.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
All right.
Let's do it.
Because everyone was on it. Everyone was on her under already. This is when you know it's a great play, right? Everyone's on it no matter what. And then, or not no matter what, but before we even got that news, now that she's not starting, it's like, bro, that's one of those plays. We could put 1 unit on it. We could put 2 units on it, to be honest. The only thing I will say is when this stuff happens, does this mean she's not playing, or do you think she's getting benched?
Well, I mean, both are a possibility, honestly. I'd be surprised if she just is a DNP, but you have to imagine she's probably just going back to the bench here.
Okay. Do we want to go 2 units?
No, because there is a good chance that Ezzy could also get into foul trouble. We know how she does.
And 11.5 is not that high. So even if she gets in there, she gets a couple threes, we're going to be sweating. So yeah, 1 unit, good call. I will post it in here now in our plays channel. And this is what you guys get. Like, even if it wasn't live now, this is how we treat everything. If news pops up and it's just me and E talking, and it's a Saturday at 4:00 and something happens, we're going to find it and we're going to post it and we're going to tag everyone real fast. So you have your phone, you're out at lunch, you're out at a movie, you're doing whatever, and you get a notification that says, everyone, FOM's not starting. And you collect that value right there.
How about this? 17.5 PR?
Yeah. Hey, it's right with the, I mean, you could take the assist scare out of there if you want to.
Yeah, because, I mean, they already bumped it down, and it looks like she's 16.5 with juice on the under.
I'm just going to post the Bovada one. I'm sorry, the props builder one, just so anyone could do it. Do you want to do this as the official, though? 16.5?
17.5?
17.5, sorry. Yep.
I think so, man, honestly. I'm not mad at that.
Okay. I don't have that one, so you're going to have to post it.
All right. Will do.
All right. I'll just actually, my bad. I'll just say the official is, no, I can't do that either. That'll be confusing. Too much going on, guys. All right, you do it, and I'll get to these. What'd you say?
I was saying, by all means, post up either or. I got you, though. I got you.
Okay. Greg says, why can't I bet on the tall Chinese lady? And that's when the news came in. That's a funny one. I want to bet on Hanzu, too. She's dope. Rex Short says, Jackie Young, RA over 9.5.
I like it. I don't mind that at all.
All right. Pizza the Great says, Hamby, Reese, we're back. Hamby, Reese, or Fee. Oh man, I want to say. I'm gonna say. I'll do like you did with Mac. Take Hamby the hell out of there, and then I'm gonna go with Reese just because for a lot of reasons. But my favorite reason is so I could tell you guys later about it. Pizza the Great says Fade King is funny. Amon says anything on Stewie points. Do you guys like the matchup? You do.
I do.
Okay. And do you want to... What would you play for Stewie?
The fantasy's not bad either. Great block and steal potential, but the mega free throw and PR upside.
Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see. What do we got after that? He said... You motherfucker. You guys are crazy. Rex Short says, how many beers? He said, how many beers for Reagan beers?
Bro, at least a case.
This is so... Hey, if you guys want me to be in a better mood, if I'm ever in a bad mood, you guys could tell, just throw some of these out, please. This is great. Drew's a real boy says, only thing better than PR is PBR. You guys are crazy. I love it. Okay. Andrew Jackson says, Asia Wilson.
Sorry. Real fast. They do still have, most of the sites took them down, but FOM's first quarter points are still up on parlay play. There's a real good chance she just doesn't score anything here.
Oh, that's crazy.
Sorry.
2.5, though. She can hit a 3. She could hit a 3. She could. Just saying. That's actually a tiny bit scarier to me. You know, I mean, she probably won't. It'd be a quick win, but at the same time, if you think about it, either way, I guess. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right, I got mine in. Asia Wilson over 40 PRA. We're 10 minutes behind, and I don't care because it was so funny. Asia Wilson over 40 PRA.
I like the PR. The assist is whatever, but it is good. A great potential for block and steal upside, or block upside, I should say.
Okay. Lamont says 2+ money plays you both like tonight. 2+ money plays. I'm not a plus money guy, to be honest.
I wish I had a better answer off the top of my head for that one.
Yeah, I don't either. Supreme Juice says Chelsea built like an athletic granny. You guys are killing me. Like, this is so freaking dope. Andrew Jackson says Asia Wilson over PRA.
Sure. If you want to throw the assist, I get it. Love the PR, like the block and steal upside.
Okay. Goops says Flage PRA. I know you can't think and type at the same time. I'll finish that up for you. What do you think about Flage's PRA?
Yeah, as long as she doesn't flake out in the second half like last game. I mean, she shot a bunch of threes. It is a good assist upside. Not in love with the rebounds. That I think is a little bit too high, but the PA I like.
Okay. Big Kev says Howard 2.5 threes today.
At home, sure.
Okay. Kyron Pittman says, what about Fom rebound at 5.5? She's not starting now, Kevin or Kyron, so do not play Fom over anything today. Definitely don't do that. The King Raheem says, thanks, guys. You are very welcome, sir. Goop says Flage PRA over 22.5.
The rebounds are all right. I mean, she could get it, but I like the PA, yeah.
Kev says, you are Nye, Elena, Ray, or Gabby. Boy, the thing is, I used to love Gabby so much, and then just being honest, I don't know now. And I just saw a picture of Nye, and Elena can just leave my life. Ray's okay. So I would be mad. I'm kind of sad that it used to be Gabby, but I got to go Nye after I saw that picture. Oh, I'm just saying. One picture. That's all I needed. All right. Dex Sports says Canada over 2.5 blocks and steals. She had 7 steals last time against them.
2.5. Yeah, it's not bad. Gray, moderate amount of turnovers, but try not to read too much into that game because that was the terrible version of Vegas that we had then.
Did you post FOM for the FOM in the Discord?
Yeah, the PR. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Supreme Juice said Stewart was out in the Seattle game, FYI.
And which one?
Stewart was out in the Seattle game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot she was late scratch for that one. I like Stewie today. I like Stewie.
Okay. I do too, actually. Amon says Sydney Taylor today.
I like the points or the 25.5 fantasy. 17.5 points or 25.5.
Okay. Shadone Sanders says Asia 3-point attempts 2.5.
Nah, she gonna get down and dirty in the paint today. She's not gonna try and shoot those threes.
J. Good Magamoran says 3-legger thoughts. He wants 3 plays. That's too much. That's too much for us right now. We got to get out of here, J. Good Magamorans. But Asia 25 points. Yes, we are on that. Let's see. Chelsea Gray over 4.5 assists. Yeah, you like 4.5, right? Okay.
Sure.
This is his 3-legger. It was a thing that just stopped. Asia 25 points. Copper under 2.5 threes. Yes. And Bonner 6 boards. Yes. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, all 3 officials.
Okay, perfect. Plum any type of minute restriction? Question mark. We don't know anything about Plum, right?
More than likely, she'll be on some kind of a limit.
Okay. Goat Bet says, yo, what do you think about Sabrina over 2.5 threes?
I like it. I do like it.
Big Sabrina's been balling. Fam Squad King says, need the link for the Discord. It is in the description below the video. If you go down underneath, I think you probably have to click more or something, and then it should show you the Discord and the WAP. And either way, you'll figure it out. It's pretty easy. Reese Moneybag says, thank you guys for providing so much research and utility. Let's win. Let's go.
Hey, we appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Glad you're here and you could get something out of our silly selves. Coffee break breakfast pick says Bovada. Bovada, yes, Bovada. Bovada is dope sometimes for sure. And they don't limit you as fast as a lot of sites, I will say. Amon says any copper alt points.
Yeah, the 20 plus is not bad. I think you can also get her 17 and some change. They nerfed that down a little bit. Yeah, probably just 20 plus, honestly.
Yamatoshisin, I don't know how to say it, man. Please let me know how to say it because you've been here a few times and I don't want to say it wrong. Let me know one day when you can. He says ew. Yeah, it must be something. And then Supreme Juice backs it up with a whole nother imagine what Griner's doing to them girls in the locker room. Oh my gosh. Lamont's laughing with us. Man, hey, this is fun. Supreme Juice says Hard Rock has 12.5 points. Let's go. What's 12.5 for who? Oh, for FOM. Ooh, that's a smacker, bro. But remember, like E said, and it was very true, I was thinking 2 units, but really that she's the type of player, 11 and a half, 12 and a half, it's just a little low. I think with 12 and a half, I might go 2 units, though. You think? I guess it depends.
I mean, 12 and a half, yeah, I was trying to consider that, yeah.
Yeah. Quiz615 says Cheyenne Parker is the truth. He's not even talking basketball. I bet you money. I bet you money. Supreme Juice says Pete Davidson in there is crazy. Oh, Supreme Juice says beers look like the. Yep. Uh-oh. Timeout.
Plum on limited about 20 minutes.
Get her. We want under assists, right? Or under PRA?
Bro, I think so, man. I think the assist is the one, honestly.
I'm with it. I turned the music off so we could find it. What's the best place? We got 2 of them. 2 live unders today. I love it.
All right. The assistuals. Damn, see, it's tanking already.
Oh, let's look. Let's see if Bovada. Props Builder was slow last time. Let's see if Bovada got it. Let's see.
They're so fast.
No, they're slow. Oh, I can't even remember what team she's on. Phoenix. I should have said it for everyone. Sorry. Last time I was good about it. I said Seattle, FOM. Assists, Plum. Oh, they took it off. They don't even have it. You bastards.
Shit. Oh, yeah. She's 6.5 RA, and they have her at 4.5 assists.
Where
Gotta do it.
Where you got it?
On the 365, always last to react.
4.5?
Yeah, minus 150, but still.
Hand it over, E. Can you get me some?
Yeah, I think we could do that.
Whatever you're doing, double it, please. I don't care what it is. Whatever you're doing, double it, please. You know I'm good for it, man. You know I'm good. You know I'm good for it, bro. Thanks, bro.
We going official with this one?
Hell yes. Are you kidding? That's a 2 unit, sir. She ain't getting no dang 5 assists in 20 minutes. This is Plum. I want to shoot Kelsey Plum. And even if she does, AT is going to shoot 3 of them off the side of the backboard. She's not going to get that assist.
Maybe we could see a lot of free throws that really mess her potentials up.
Yeah, nah. Bruh. Yeah, we should have kind of already known, but now it's official that she's only getting that.
Bruh, I told y'all, I was like, I don't know why the hell she's playing to begin with, but if she's playing, it's definitely going to be limited.
What you just put in there, bro, put that in again for me if you can. If you don't mind, sir.
I know we're doing things a little bit weird, guys, but this is injury news is obviously making a little bit more of an impact.
Oh, this is where you can make the most money right here. Stuff like this, reacting to news and injuries. Oh, come on, minutes limits.
Yeah, got to do it. Sorry, got to do it.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. I'm gonna go look even here. Let's see if Couchy has it. You already put in the same amount for me? Or did you not?
Yeah,
You did.
I got you.
I just wanted to make sure I'm not doing too much now if Plum comes in there and goes Caitlin Clark on him. That was for you, Alarocked. Okay, so let's get to it. Beers for beers. That was a good one. Supreme Juice says, beers look like the teacher from Matilda. Matilda. Oh my gosh. Okay. HYSX says, hi, I'm new here. What's up, man? Hopefully, what we've been doing today, you don't think is the norm. It is pretty fun, though, I will admit. Hopefully, it can be the norm, in fact, if you guys come with more of these tomorrow, so I can be in the best mood all day. It's Eli says, got Awa Pham at 17.5 PR. She's 13.5 now? Woo, you guys. That's the value you cannot get unless you react quick like this. And I will say, this is a reason why WNBA is a good one to do, because NBA, if something like this happened, they would react so fast, it'd be hard for you to get anything. Capalot says Storm money line or nah?
Storm money line? No, nah, not if they were at home, maybe, but not at New York.
Okay, it's Eli says Plum limited to 20. Thank you, bro. Yes, sir. That makes it fun. Capalot says, should I avoid the Storm money line? Yeah, I think so. I would avoid all money lines, to be honest, because the bookies are already going to have the lines in the odds set. You're not going to find that much value unless you spend like 24/7 on it. You can maybe find something, but just randomly picking, I don't think you're going to be able to. Good vibes in here. Keep doing your thing, fellas. Ice Cold 371. Appreciate it. Glad you're finding it amusing and entertaining, because I sure am. Brian says, can you use AI? Oh, can use AI to help choosing picks for future games, and which app would you recommend? Thank you for the picks.
Nah, dude, don't mess with AI stuff. They got a lot of like weird stuff on the back end where it'll play dumb even though you've like fed the information over and over. I have tried to do that over the last year now, and it just does not work right.
Okay. I was looking at Kelsey to see if they left 4.5 assists for Kelsey, but they did not. They were smarter than that. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. And we're going to go fast here. Guys are trying to make it so we can't leave today. Griner, Cloud, or Stevens?
Okay. Hey, we do actually need to bounce here soon because these games start in 10 minutes or 6 minutes.
I know, but Griner, Cloud, or Stevens, something that really matters. Come on, bro! Don't even try to not pick it.
Griner, Cloud, is man. I would say Stevens. I don't know why. I get the feeling that Azrae is just a good cook. I feel like she would take care of me.
Oh, hell no. I definitely is how we did the other ones. I noticed when people put 3 up, the first one's always the one that they think is the funniest one, because they'll be the Griner and then Mac, and then there was another one they're always the first one. You got to just X them out. Griner, hell nah. She probably got everything stinking bad. Cloud is a little manly, but Stevens is a little 5-headish. Oh, man. Fuck, that's a hard one. I'd probably go Azrae too, because I don't want Cloud to beat me up like when we got in a fight. Lamont says Dom, dub. What does that mean? Double for Dom today? Do you think?
Yeah, I could see it.
Okay. Fam Squad King says, just join the Discord. What up, bro? We'll see you in there, man. Brian says, hey, guys, I'm new here. I had a question. Can we use AI? Oh, that's the same one. He wrote it again. My bad. Plum 10 points? Question mark? Nah, bro. Maybe, but only 20 minutes. Would you take Plum 10 points?
She could definitely get that. I would fear her scoring more than anything today.
Okay. Zeg says, the one thing about betting in NZ, New Zealand, I guess, is they're slow to change the lines. Cheer, gents, for the info. Oh, that's dope, bro. Yeah, take advantage. If you know they're slow to change lines, make that one of your things you really keep up on. That's dope. Chef Mike says, I love Smith under PRA, 31.5. Sabrina over 3s. And Angel me bounds. Smith under 31.5. I guess he just means Nalissa Smith, and then maybe 31.5 Sabrina. I don't know what 31.5 is.
Not sure about that. If you want to clarify for us. Yeah, the other ones, I'm with that.
Okay. Nalissa, be like, close your eyes and turn around. I have a surprise for you. All right, guys, you guys are killing it. You got to say them next time because we got to get out of here. Oh my gosh. I have $30 on Asia 25.5. Jackie Young 30 plus PRA. BS Brown Stewart 8.5 rebounds. I don't know who. Oh, is that Sabrina 2.5 threes? Who's SL? Copper 21.5. Let's get it. Okay. I'm with it. I don't know who that other one was, but the rest of them sound good. I've seen a few other creators watching the games live. Y'all should watch one on stream sometime. Appreciate all the info. We were talking about that, actually.
We were talking about doing a little watch party thing. Well, we actually might be able to do that tomorrow since we have a solo game. That could be something fun.
Valerie says, your boy looks uncomfortable when people talking about Angel Reese. Well, hey, I mean, you know how it is. Get a little uncomfortable. It's Eli says, Plum under 6.5 RA, over 4.5 assists. Yes. Not over. It's Eli. You meant under, hopefully. Under all of it.
Yeah.
He meant under.
She already dropped. She's 3.5 pretty much everywhere now.
I thought so. Okay, Brian says it was Sabrina. So Sabrina threes, I think he had. And that's the last one. We're out of here. I know we're late. Sorry, E.
No, that's good. I'm glad we got some great live action. FOM also all the way down to 14.5 PR. Plum down to 18.
We got
some PRA, something like that.
We got some smashes today.
PRA. We did. I know things kind of went a little bit crazy there at the end, but we appreciate every single one of y'all. Seriously, thank you so much. This is one of our biggest days that we've had viewer-wise, likes, and honestly, just love what we're doing here. This is a great Monday. Let's kick some ass tonight. Good luck, fam. We'll catch y'all back here tomorrow for the stream and in the Discord. We'll see y'all later, all right? Peace.
Just cash.
Fuck you, Prizepicks! I hate you. Fuck you, Prizepicks! I hate you. Fuck you, Prizepicks! I hate you. Fuck you, Prizepicks!
Well, I've had enough.
Fuck you, Prizepicks!